Right now, this feels like any other morning. The stores will open. The boats will leave. Children will go to school. The ocean rarely announces what's coming. Most of the time, it looks exactly like this. Quiet.
A hurricane doesn't arrive all at once. First, it arrives as information, a forecast, a warning.
One of the strange things about hurricanes. People who work on the ocean learn something early. You don't wait for the storm to arrive. You prepare while the sky is still blue.
Most roads are taken for granted. This one isn't. When hurricanes arrive, people start measuring time by how long this road remains open.
The first signs of a hurricane aren't always outside. Sometimes they're hidden in what people choose to buy.
A full tank means something different when a hurricane is coming. It's not convenience. It's preparation. The ocean often notices a hurricane before people do. The signs are subtle, until suddenly, they aren't.
The ocean often notices a hurricane before people do. The signs are subtle, until suddenly, they aren't.
The first warning isn't always a forecast. Sometimes it's the wind.
The storm is still far away, but far away is getting closer.
For most of the day, the storm has been an idea. Now it has become something you can see. The storm is coming for everyone, which means everyone becomes part of the story. The question is no longer where the storm will go. The question is what happens when it gets here. Preparation rarely looks dramatic. Most of the time, it looks like ordinary people making practical decisions.
A hurricane doesn't arrive when the wind starts. It arrives when people start preparing for the wind. The storm is still offshore, but the island is already preparing for life after it arrives.
It teaches the same lesson. The things people ignore become the things they need most. Every route off the island has an expiration date. Nobody knows exactly when it will arrive. When fishermen decide it's time to come home, people pay attention. Sometimes the first evacuation begins with animals. The forecast tells people what's coming. The ocean tells them how serious it is.
A hurricane becomes real when tomorrow starts changing.
Every hurricane creates two groups, those who leave and those who stay. There comes a moment when everyone stops asking if the storm is coming and starts preparing for when it arrives. Preparation is the first chapter of every hurricane story.
While most people prepare to stay safe, others prepare to respond.
At some point, a hurricane stops being weather and becomes logistics.
The decision to leave is difficult. The decision to stay is harder.
The decision to leave is difficult. The decision to stay is harder.
The signs haven't changed. What they mean has.
Hours ago, this was a beach. Now, it's the front line.
From above, the question becomes obvious. Why build a community here? The answer is the same reason people always do. Because it's home.
The road is still open. But the ocean has started negotiating. Every bridge becomes more important when options start disappearing. The ocean economy has stopped. The storm owns the schedule now. Hours ago, people came here to prepare. Now they come because time is running out.
The ocean hasn't moved, but it no longer feels familiar. Rain gets attention. Wind changes everything. Some departures never appear on evacuation maps. The storm is still offshore. The island already feels different.
Every storm has a moment when options begin disappearing.
Leaving was difficult. Staying is about to become permanent. The storm hasn't arrived yet, but the island is already alone. The storm hasn't arrived. Its consequences have. Hurricanes are remembered for wind. Coastal communities remember the water. Hurricanes are remembered for wind. Coastal communities remember the water.
The storm is no longer approaching. The storm is taking control. Out here, the storm is already a giant. The coast just hasn't met it yet.
The road is still open, but fewer people need it now. The town is still here. It has simply moved behind its walls. The storm can no longer be prevented, only managed.
Wait, what's your to the boss train?
The bridge still connects the island to the mainland, but the storm is testing that connection.
At a certain point, you stop hearing the storm and start feeling it. The storm isn't crossing the coastline. The coastline is disappearing beneath the storm. From above, the imbalance becomes obvious. The town is small. The storm is not. For hours, the storm has been approaching. Now the approach is over. The road still exists. The question is, how much longer? Nobody is leaving now. The storm has made that decision. Nobody is leaving now. The storm has made that decision.
The storm doesn't ask permission. It simply takes space.
Everything connected to the water now belongs to the storm. The community hasn't disappeared. It has gone silent. The storm isn't just changing the weather. It's changing how the town functions. This is the part people remember. Some buildings are more than buildings.
By now, the hurricane isn't approaching. The hurricane is here.
Are you warm enough, dear?
Yes, thank you. I just hope my family is safe.
Sometimes the storm takes a breath. The end often looks like another beginning. For the first time, the hurricane feels temporary.
The storm is leaving. Its work is not.
¿Están todos bien? Sí, gracias a Dios. ¿Y ustedes?
La ayuda ya viene en camino.
Cuidado con eso. Ponlo aquí, rápido.
Necesitamos más agua.